TV. Planet Kids TV is still on holiday down at a beautiful beach. We're going to continue thinking about Joshua today, but first of all, let's head on into the games room with our Tim.
Hello, yes, hello, you and maybe you as well. Hello, welcome, very much welcome, very excitedly welcome to the Games Corner. It's very, very exciting here in the Games Corner because there's games and stuff, and those are fun. My name's Tim, and I own a time machine. Now, there are a number of problems with this time machine at the moment. The main problem is that explaining where all the problems came from takes a really long time. I don't know how to fix the time machine, okay? But I know who will know, and I can go and ask them. I'm going to go into the future to when everybody has a time machine and just ask someone. Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. Where's the... What is it called? Sun cream. Where's the sun cream? No. Ow! Something fell on my head, and ow! It did it again, and it's not the sun cream. Where's the sun cream? Hang on. Oh, hi everybody.
Ice cream?
My name's Tom. I'm Tim's identical twin. Yeah, he's rather busy, and they're packing for his big exciting trip.
Maybe it's not
Hey Tim? Yeah? Why don't you turn packing for your trip into one of the games? I think it could be fun. Tom, that's a great idea. I really like that. Would you mind popping and getting me some sun cream, please? I can't find any. Would you mind? Oh, thank you. You're the best. You're the greatest. You're the fantasticest. He's gone. Right, we're gonna play a game. Close the door. There we go. Going to play a game. It's quite an interesting one. It's called Kim's Game. So I'm going to show you the things that I'm taking with me into the future. You have to try and remember them. And then once I tell you all of them, you've got to then go away while the other game's going on. I mean, you can choose which game you do, or you can come back and do both of them, and then, because it's on the internet, you can rewind it and do it again. It's up to you. But while the other game's going on, your job is to try and remember and write down as many as you can. So you're not allowed to write them down while I'm showing them to you, you just got to remember them. But then when I say go, you've got to go and find a piece of paper and a pen or pencil or like a paintbrush or something if you really want to, and then write down as many as you can. So I'm going to show them all to you now. And the first one is very important if you're travelling into the future. A handful of chip forks. There we go. There's a chip fork. I've got a whole handful of them in case I find myself at a chip shop and they don't have chip forks anymore in the future. I don't know. So I've got to take some just to be on the safe side. There we go. Here we go. What else have I got? I've got my mobile telephone. No idea if I'll need that, but I've got it anyway. There we go. I have got a copy of The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. It's a very good book, written a very long time ago, but it's very interesting. Very, very fun read. There we go. What else have I got? I have got, in case I get hungry, a melon. A melon. Yum. I've got a nice hat, very smart top hat, because I like hats. Oh, what else have we got? I've got, very important, bottle of water. Stay hydrated. Very, very important indeed. I've got, I like these, a cream egg. Yum. Chocolatey yumness. I mean, other chocolate is available. I like these. I have got an apple, because a cream egg isn't actually one of your 5 a day, but an apple is. And that can go with the melon, make a nice sort of apple and melon salad. Yum yum, like a fruit salad with apple and melon. I have an apple, yes. I have, because, yeah, here we go, I like toast. So I've got a toaster with, I mean, it's not plugged in, so it's not going to toast, but I can plug it in when I get there. I have a toaster. A couple more things. I have another hat. This is, I'll swap hats. This is my future hat, which changes colour when I move my head around. It's very cool. Can you see that? I don't know if it's doing it because I can't see it. But hey ho. I have a future hat. My future hat's very nice. And finally, a 100% genuine, very real cat to keep me company in the time machine. Nice catch. There we go. So those are the things. Tom, brilliant. Thank you so much for grabbing that for me. And the last thing, little bottle of sun cream, because the future looks bright. Yeah. So I'm gonna put back, stick these in the time machine, and then we can play the main game. Awesome. Right, here we go. Oh, I've just nearly tripped over this melon, but yeah. Oh yes, I should say, go and find yourself a piece of paper and a pen or pencil or paintbrush or like some chalk or whatever you want to write with, and see how many of those things you can remember by the end of the games, and I will tell you the answers when we get there. Enjoy! Excellent, right, well, yeah, the time machine is already, I've packed everything. That's absolutely wonderful. Now, another thing that I need to bear in mind if I'm going to the year 5 billion, because that's where I'm going, that's how far I reckon I need to go for people to have time machines everywhere. The year 5 billion, now I've had a look on my time computer, which is here, stuck to the front of my time machine. It looks a little bit like a graphical calculator, but it's actually a time computer. And the time computer is telling me that there is a very real chance that when I get to the year 5 billion, everybody will speak French. Which is, it's alright. French is a nice language, but I'm a bit rusty on my French. I need to kind of brush up on it a bit. So I thought we could play a game. I thought we could play the French version of Simon Says. Now in France, they don't actually have anyone called Simon. I mean, they might have some people called Simon, but it's not really such a Simon Says-y name for them. So instead of Simon Says, they say Jacques a dit, because the person's called Jacques and then he says. Yeah, so we're going to play a game called Jacques a dit. You can all join in as well, and it's going to be an awful lot of fun, and it's so that I can brush up on my French before I go into the future, where they might all speak French. So yeah, here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all of the French things that I could say, and tell you what they mean first, because most of you probably don't know that much French. Here we go. Asseyez-vous means sit down. Levez-vous means stand up. Nice and straightforward so far. Sauter means jump. Nice and fun, nice and energetic. Tourner means turn. You can do jazz hands if you would like to, but if you don't want to do jazz hands, that's also fine. This one, see if you can guess this one. Danser. Danser? Danser means dance. So you can do it. You do whatever dance you want. My dancing is incredibly cool because I learnt my dancing by going in the time machine and time travelling to a dancing school for really cool people in the future. So in the future, this is how people who are really cool dance. There's lots of pointing at things and this sort of washing machine motion. I don't know. So we got tourner, danser. The next one is marcher, which means walk. So we're going to walk along. You can walk around your room if you want, like this. You've got a lot of space in your room, and you can wander up over here, and then come back again, hello. Or you can just walk along on the spot and go, hello, hello. Good morning, Mrs. Norris. It's a very nice day, isn't it? Like that, as if you're going for a walk. Very nice. Walking along, ha 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 ha. Next one, courir, which is run. And so again, if you've got a big enough room, you can run around your room like a crazy person, running around, run, courir, courir. Or, I just crashed into my door over there. Or, you can run on the spot, which makes a bit more sense. Courir, oh, run, ha ha ha, run. And the point of that one is that you get really worn out afterwards. Yeah. And finally, sauter à cloche-pied, which means, well, it kind of means jump on one foot, but it's hopping. So that's a lot of fun. Sauter à cloche-pied, hopping. Hey, hop. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the game. If I say Jacques a dit, you have to do the action. If I don't say Jacques a dit, do not do the action because I haven't said Jacques a dit. Okay? Now the other thing is I will do all the actions after I say them, whether I say Jacques a dit or not, so that you can keep up and you know what's going on, because that's kind of fair. So we're going to begin nice and simple. Here we go. Jacques a dit, asseyez-vous.
It's games time. It's games time.
Jacques a dit, levez-vous.
Haha.
Jacques a dit,
It's
tournez.
games time. It's games time.
And some jazz hands for you as well, there we are.
Ah.
Jacques a dit, dansez.
It's games time. It's games time. Haha. It's games time. It's games time.
Jacques a dit, marchez.
Haha. It's games time. It's games time.
Bonjour, Madame Norrie.
Haha.
Bonjour.
It's
Bonjour.
games time.
Bonjour, le canard.
It's games
Oui,
time.
oui, le canard. Oui.
Haha.
Jacques a dit,
It's games
courez.
time. It's
Oh.
games time.
Sautez à cloche-pied.
Haha. It's games time.
Eh? No, 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 no.
It's games time.
I didn't say Jacques a dit, so you shouldn't have been
Haha.
jumping on one foot.
It's games time.
Nice one. Here we go. Let's keep going.
It's games time.
Jacques a dit, sautez.
Haha. It's games time. It's
Boing,
games time.
boing, 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 boing.
Haha.
Jacques a dit,
It's
tournez.
games time.
Jacques a dit, sautez. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. Jacques a dit, marchez.
Haha. It's games time.
Bonjour,
It's games time.
bonjour. Oui, oui, bonjour.
Haha. It's games time. It's games time.
Courez.
Haha.
No, 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 no. I didn't say Jacques a dit. So you shouldn't be courez. Courez. Courez, courez. Running, don't run. Don't run. Here we go, here we go. Jacques a dit, asseyez-vous. Jacques a dit, levez-vous.
Haha.
Jacques a dit, asseyez-vous.
It's games time.
Jacques a dit, levez-vous.
It's games time.
Sautez. Boing, 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 boing. I didn't say Jacques a dit that time, so you shouldn't have been boinging. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's just get quicker and quicker and quicker, because then it makes it more exciting. It seems I'm dancing
It's
already.
games time.
Jacques a dit, dansez.
Haha. It's games time. It's games time.
Jacques a dit, courez.
Haha.
Oh,
It's games time.
courez, courez, courez.
It's games time.
Jacques a dit, tournez.
Haha.
Jacques a dit, tournez.
It's games time.
Jacques a dit, asseyez-vous. Jacques a dit, dansez.
It's games time. It's games time. It's games time.
Levez-vous.
Haha.
Oh, I didn't say Jacques a dit. You should all still be sat down. Jacques a dit, levez-vous. Right, here we go, here we go. Let's keep going. One more go. Let's make it really crazy, really speedy. See if I can catch any of you out. Here we go, here we go.
Jacques a dit, asseyez-vous. Jacques a dit, levez-vous. Jacques a dit, tournez. Jacques a dit, tournez et dansez.
Haha.
And for those of you who didn't quite catch that, that was turn and dance. So here I am, I turn, now I'm dancing. Dance, dance, dance. I'm so cool. Look at my cool dancing. Oh. Jacques a dit, sautez.
Games time.
Jacques a dit, sautez à cloche-pied.
It's games
Jacques a dit, sautez. Jacques a dit, sautez à cloche-pied. Jacques a dit, sautez. Jacques a dit, sautez à cloche-pied. Et tournez.
It's games time.
That was jump on one foot and turn. So that's apparently what we're doing. I'm getting incredibly dizzy. So now, whoa. Oh. Oh wow, I did actually almost fall on the floor there because seeing the hopping and turning around at the same time just made me really dizzy. Jacques a dit, marche.
It's games time.
Wait, marche.
Haha. It's games time.
Bonjour.
It's games time.
Jacques a dit, dansez et courez.
It's games time.
We're going for dancing and running.
It's games
So you're going to look a little bit crazy, but it doesn't matter because you're dancing and running at the same time, and that's one of the coolest things imaginable. Haha. Ooh.
It's games time.
Bonjour.
Haha.
Ow.
It's games time.
Jacques a dit, asseyez-vous. Jacques a dit, levez-vous. Jacques a dit, courez.
Haha.
Jacques a dit, tournez et marchez. Let's turn them all. Here we go. I'm having a look, because I've got my little cheat sheet over there, so that I remember to do all of them. I can never remember all of them, but it's So remember to actually do all of them, that's a very different matter. I'm having a look to see how many of them I can tell you to do in one go. So here we go, we can do... Ooh. Jacques a dit, sautez et tournez et dansez. Ooh, so this was jump, turn and dance. Because apparently I decided that was a good idea. I am beginning to regret that. Turn it away a bit. Oh no, that's worse. Woo. Oh. Okay, hold. Jacques a dit, courez, du courez. What did I pick, courez? That's the really energetic one. Oh. Asseyez-vous. Oh, hee. Huh? I didn't say Jacques a dit. I did not say Jacques a dit. Stop being sat down. Stop being stood up. Stop being sat down. Be stood up. Ha-ha. Whew. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm just going to collapse on the floor for a moment.
Right then. Right then. Kim's game answers. Let's go. Kim's game answers. Yeah. Answers. Yeah. Right. Answers time. Don't worry if you didn't get all of them because there's blooming loads of them. But here we go. I'm going to go through them. Of course, a handful of chip forks. Whole handful. So well done if you got a handful of chip forks. Whee! Very, very lovely. I mean, I don't know if you saw that, but I just threw them on the floor. I'm not sure why because it's going to take a while to clear them up. But a handful of chip forks. My top hat, which has a chip fork in it, but my top hat, in case I need it, might be important. What else have I got? My mobile telephone. I don't know if I'll need that, but maybe I will. My future hat. There we go. My future hat would change its colour when I move my head around. Very nice. Bottle of water. Got to stay hydrated. And along the same vein, I suppose, a little bottle of sun cream. Very important. Thank you to Tom for getting that for me. Very kind of him. What else have I got? Of course, a melon. Love a good melon. Really do actually like melon. Melon's yummy. And an apple as well. Another one of my 5 a day. A cream egg. Yum. I'll eat that in a bit. I'm eating an apple at the moment. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. Very good book. This is a nice apple. A very genuine real cat to keep me company. Hang on. There we go, nice cat. Do you want some apple? He doesn't want the apple. There you go, you go back on the floor, there we go. And of course toaster, because I like toast. Not plugged in, but I can plug it in when I get there. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. I've made a bit of a mess on the floor, to be honest. Should I one? Well, I will see you in a few weeks, Tom. Good luck. Bon voyage, as they say in France, and possibly in the future. Let's go.
So let's remind ourselves of what Joshua learned last week when he chatted with God. Here's God.
Hello.
And here's Joshua.
Joshua, be strong and be brave, for I am with you. Be strong and be brave, and obey my every command. Be strong and be brave, and I will provide you with the promised land.
So God had promised the Israelites a special promised land. And there had been 2 things in the way. There was the River Jordan. Do you remember how God pushed back the river so that all of the people could cross across dry land? But there was also this big city of Jericho. It had very strong walls that the people couldn't get through. How was God going to help the people get into the walls of Jericho and capture the city? They had to continue to trust in God and not depend upon their own understanding. They had to listen to what God had said. He said, be strong and very brave. And that's what they did. Let's go and find out how God helped the people of Israel to get into the city of Jericho. The people were camping. They looked at the big city of Jericho and thought, how on earth are we going to cross and get into the city of Jericho. But God had a plan. He told Joshua that the Israelites must march around the city one time without using any voices. At the end of that day, they went back to the camp. On the second day, God told them to do the same thing. So they marched around the city one more time. They did the same on the third day. And on the fourth day. And on the fifth day. And on the sixth day. And every night they went back to their camp. God told them on the seventh day they must walk around the city 7 times. So they started walking around the city. The people in Jericho thought that they were crazy. What are they doing just marching around? They went round once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and on the 7th time, Joshua gave the command.
No!
Everyone shouted so loudly, and then God knocked down the walls of Jericho, and the people were able to go inside. So when God told Joshua to knock down the walls of Jericho, he told him to be strong, very brave. Now in this situation, being strong didn't mean using his bare fist to knock down the walls. It meant obeying God, trusting that God would come through, even though it took 7 days of walking around those walls before God knocked down the walls. Did you know that when God told Joshua to be strong and brave, he said, "Because I am with you." That is why we can choose to be strong and brave, because God is with you and with me.
Hello and welcome to this week's Memory Verse Challenge. I'm going to hand over to my little helpers to tell you this week's memory verse.
Be strong and brave. Do not be afraid, for God is with you wherever you go.
Thank you, Sophie and Lottie, but where do we find the memory verse in the Bible?
Joshua. Chapter 1, verse 9.
That's fantastic. Did you all get that? Be strong and brave. Do not be afraid, for God is with you wherever you go. Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have fun practicing it at home. Bye.
So God had told Joshua to be strong and brave. And we learnt how God says to us as well, be strong and brave. Now Joshua had to be strong and brave because he had the city of Jericho that he had to try and knock down. What is it that you need to be strong and brave about today? Let's just take a moment and chat to God about what that is. Now Joshua caught from God. He caught his courage. He caught his strength from God. And we can do that too. So let's get ready to catch from God. He might remind you of that verse in the Bible that says, be strong and brave because I am with you. He might give you a feeling on your skin that he is with you, or an emotion. Or he might give you a picture in your mind to show you that he is with you. So let's get ready to catch. God, right now, help us to catch from you, that we can be strong and brave because you are with us. So now we're going to worship God. Sammy, can you remind us, what is worship?
Worship is God loving us and us loving God.
Awesome. So let's do that by singing our songs about how big, how strong and how mighty is God. We can remind ourselves that God is on the throne. He is in control. And then let's sing about how God's love never fails. It never runs out on me.
My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. In the beginning, God made everything. God simply spoke and the world came to be. He sent a flood and made everything new. He parted the sea and let his people walk through. He helped a boy bring a giant right down. Joshua marched, the walls fell to the ground. These acts of power are worthy of praise. But if you want to question my God and his ways, I'll look you in the eye and say, my God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. Though we are sinners, he still gave us worth. God sent his son to live here on the earth. He healed the sick, he made blind men see. He let the lame walk and he set the world free. He died on a cross and he rose from the grave. He conquered sin, he is mighty to save. He went to heaven and he's coming back. God's word is true, but if it's attacked, I'll look you in the eye and say, my God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. God the Spirit, God the Father, God the Son. 1 + 1 + 1 equals 1. God the Spirit, God the Father, God the Son. 1 + 1 + 1 equals 1. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. I'm not afraid because God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do.
You're able to do it. I know you can. 'Cause God, you are faithful to move again. This mountain, it seems big, but I know you're with me. So Jesus, I'm grateful until the very end. I can hear your voice singing over me. I'm free indeed. I can feel your power washing over me, and I'm free indeed. 'cause I know you've got this. Your power's here. You are my breakthrough. You're making all things new. So I praise you forever. To you I sing. I can hear your voice singing over me, and I'm free indeed. Yeah, I can feel your power washing over me, and I'm free indeed. For God is on the throne. He is in control, reigning over all. He is powerful, so powerful. I lift his name, and I give him praise. For he'll make a way. He is powerful, so powerful. I can hear your voice singing over me, and I'm free indeed. I can feel your power washing over me, and I'm free indeed. And I'm free indeed. I'm free indeed.
Higher than the mountains that I face, stronger than the power of the grave, constant in the trial and the change. One thing remains: your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love. On and on and on and on it goes. It overwhelms and satisfies my soul, and I never ever have to be afraid. One thing remains. Oh, this one thing remains. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love, in death and life, I'm confident and covered by the power of your great love. My debt is paid. There's nothing that can separate my heart from your great love. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love. On and on and on and on it goes. It overwhelms and satisfies my soul. And I never ever have to be afraid. One thing remains. Yeah, one thing remains. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love, in death, in life, I'm confident and covered by the power of your great love. My debt is paid. There's nothing that could separate my heart from your great love. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails and never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love.
So that's Planet Kids TV done again for today. We've got to head back home again now, so I'll catch you next week back at my house. Have a great week, guys. See you later.
Bye.